Hi, I'm Hannah Volkert. I'm a Salesforce consultant at Kavaliro, and today we're going to be discussing product qualification rules within revenue lifecycle management. Qualification rules are really going to be most effective in a complex product configuration and selection process. Many customers have highly complex selling environments where business rules and guardrails must be employed to control which products are available for selection and how those products are configured on a quote. Qualification rules allow us to control what products are available for selection based on certain conditions, such as customer location, as well as enforce rules that govern how very large product sets can be configured in real time. And then finally, build a high-performance business rules engine that can be exposed via API to customer-facing portals. I now want to take us over into Salesforce so we can see how qualification rules are configured. So I've gone ahead and brought us to what is called a qualification procedure. Qualification procedures utilize a new Salesforce feature called the Business Rules Engine. And this is what's going to help us to enact our criteria for what can and cannot be selected on a quote. You'll notice here that I have two nodes, one for evaluate qualification and evaluate disqualification. This represents the two different kinds of qualification rules that we can set up. Qualification is just determining if a product is qualified to be selected on a quote, and then disqualification is just determining if a product is disqualified from being selected on a quote. You can utilize one or the other or both depending on the needs of your business. But for the purposes of this video, we've gone ahead and set up both just so that we can see both in action. I'm going to go ahead and expand these. You'll notice that we're looking at a decision table. What we're trying to do is look at a definable data point in Salesforce and use that to evaluate with our criteria to determine if a product should or should not be selected for this customer. For qualification, we're taking a look at the number of employees associated to the account. And then for disqualification, we're going to be taking a look at what the annual revenue of that account is. I'm going to go over here to the product qualifications. This is where we are actually able to define what the product is that we are wanting to show or not show, and then what that criteria is. So as I was saying, our qualifications in this instance are going to be looking at the minimum and maximum number of employees. So for these laptop and laptop accessories, you'll see that we want to reserve these for companies that have between 1 and 40 employees. The laptop care package should be for companies that have between 100 and 1,000 employees. And then professional certifications, we want to reserve that for companies that have more than 1,000 employees. Similarly, over in the disqualification, we define the product and then also what we would want that minimum annual revenue to be. We're defining it as 5 million. If they have below 5 million, these trainings will be unavailable to select on the quote. Okay, so I have a couple of accounts set up here for us to take a look at. Our first account is called Cloud Kicks. They have 1,500 employees and an annual revenue of 27 million. We go and take a look at a quote. I'm going to go into the hardware catalog first. And when we click on this filter icon, you'll notice that qualified products is already selected. By default, you will only see the qualified products. We can select for both, which will show us all of our products, qualified and disqualified. But for right now, we just want to see disqualified. This is where we'll be able to see that we cannot select the laptop or laptop basic bundle or add them to the quote. If we hover over this little icon, it will show us why the product is unavailable, and it is due to our qualification rules. Now, if we go back to the service catalog, we should be able to see those two trainings, advanced training, as well as, if I scroll down a bit, you see the training platform package available to us due to us having a high revenue. Now, if I go and take a look at just the disqualified products, this is where we're going to see the laptop care package unavailable to us due to our qualification rule. Similarly, if we go into an account called Versatech, this is going to be our small company example. They have around 30 employees and then a $4 million revenue. If I go into a quote already created for us, go ahead and just browse the service catalog for this one. This is where we filter it out. We're not going to have those trainings available to us, as well as a laptop care package for this one. This concludes today's video on qualification rules with revenue lifecycle management. Please feel free to contact us at these socials, and thank you so much for watching.